It's hard for me to describe how I felt at 16 or 17 when I first heard and found out about ICP and Esham and House of Crazies. That moment can never be recreated. And from there, I found out about Simkin Heights, and then House of Crazy split up and formed Twisted and the new version of HOK. And then they reformed into Half Breed and they brought Bedlam along. And from there, it was just the floodgates opening for me, finding this whole world that is the Wicked Underground. So if I were to stumble onto it today, how would I feel about those albums? I don't know, but I think it's what Two Sins is to me as a group. So this time on 120 Seconds, I'm reviewing The Day Before Halloween by Two Sins. It's a short 4-track EP. Now, I didn't find out about Two Sins until 2004, and the album was called Welcome to Hell. I found out about these guys. There were two guys from Detroit doing wicked shit. They had these Jason masks on, and I saw a little live footage, and they were like glowing in the dark on stage. And I was just in awe of the whole thing. So I picked up that album, and it sounded like dated Eshammer House of Crazy. So it was an album that came out in 2004, and it sounded more like something that had been made in 1994. So I admit that it wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be, and I wasn't as impressed as I thought I would be. And I didn't really check into anything else Two Sins after that. And I hadn't heard this name in quite a while, but I did more research now, and turns out they've released something over 15 albums since then. So that brings us to today, and this album still very much sounds like dated Eshammer House of Crazies. Maybe a little dash of Project Born. It's the grimy street wicked shit, which I generally love, and I love people that do it. But still, I'm just not that into Two Sins. I think that they're just kind of making similar dated sounding music, 20 plus years later. So look, I have crazy respect for them being pioneers in this wicked shit. And I do think that I'd be bigger into them if I had found out about them back in 96, 97 instead of 2004, like I was talking about earlier. So if I ever met them, I'd shake their hand and show my respect because I know my history. Check it out below. 4-track EP. It's a short list of The Day Before Halloween by Two Sins. Make your comments. Tell me what you think. And keep getting me those submissions, everybody. Thanks.